Let's dive into the latest news in artificial intelligence and uncover an interesting technique called mixture of agents. This game-changing method revolutionized our interaction with large language model by enabling multiple models to collaborate seamlessly. This technique outperformed GPT-4 Omni by 7.5% on Alpaca Eval 2.0. Let's start with a very simple example. Imagine you have a question, and instead of being able to ask to one person, you are able to involve a whole panel of experts at the same time. That's basically what mixture of agent does with artificial intelligence. It takes a single prompt and distributes it to multiple AI agents simultaneously. Each agent works on the question independently and come up with its own response. And here's where it gets really cool. Once all agents have their responses ready, these results are collected and passed to an aggregator. Think of the aggregator as a super smart friend that reviews all the different answers, picks out the best part, and compiles them into one final, polished response, so that you get the most accurate and comprehensive answer as possible. Looking at the benchmark, we can see that the accuracy is mind-blowing. However, if it's so good, why is this technique not used more often? Well, it all boils down to response time. You need to understand that even if you are parallelizing all this work, the slowest of these agents is the one that is causing the bottleneck. Furthermore, we need to add the response from the aggregator, and this implies we are twice as slower than just calling one single LLM. However, this is when groq comes into the picture and allow us to do fast inference at speed of light. Let's check groq in action. I'm just reusing the script from together.ai where I did some modification to enable the groq API to work seamlessly. As you can see, I've decided to use 4 different models. 2 are from Google, one is from mistral.ai, and lastly, Llama 3 from Meta. Llama 3 is used on the question answer, but also is being used as an aggregator. Feel free to change them around and test it a little bit. I decided on using Llama 3 as the aggregator just because it's the model with the greatest amount of parameter, being a 70 billion model. So let's just choose all the default value, and as soon as we are enabled to prompt something to the LLM, we can see that as soon as the request is being sent, we're having 4 calls that are requested in parallel. Don't worry about this key, it will be invalidated as soon as the video will be finished. So, querying all the 4 models, then we can see that we're aggregating result and querying the aggregate model. groq made news for breaking LLM inference benchmark with their language processing unit hardware. And as you can see, the speed that you're experiencing in this video is mind-blowing. I will suggest you to try the same example, not using groq, and feel the difference.